Do you want better rewards during Team of the Season Weekend League? Well, check out Improve Your Rank, where professional FIFA players can get you the rank that you want. Use code ELYYT for a discount at checkout. If you guys are looking to buy or sell any of your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins in preparation for Team of the Season, check out u4gm.com and use code ELYYT at checkout. Team of the Season Premier League is here. I've got all the cards for you guys, but I'm also going to be showing you guys investments that are going to rebound today around 6 p.m. UK, in my opinion. So hopefully we can make some coins off of those. So if you're excited for today's video, make sure to drop a like. Let's shoot for 169 likes on today's video. That would be absolutely amazing. So the first card that I want to show you guys is Bruno Gameras. This card came into Team of the Season kind of as a surprise. Yes, he did have a good season. Yes, he probably deserved to get in, but based on all the votes we saw, we're going to see a lot more Premier League TOTS cards than we saw in Community TOTS, and they're all going to be pretty juiced. A lot of these cards are going to be very expensive, and it's going to be a different dynamic than what we saw last week with the Community TOTS and the Eredivisie TOTS. This card, all stats 87 and above, but what we saw with other cards last week when new cards came out was that their cards still went back up in price, even if they ended up getting a Team of the Season. So Bruno Gameras, for example, has a FUT birthday card here, which isn't bad at all. Sure, it's not nearly as good as what this Team of the Season is going to be. It's going to have a couple stats below, maybe 2 or 3 on each stat are going to be below. But one thing we do have to remember is that this Bruno Gameras card does have 5-star skills and 3-star weak foot, and he has dropped now about 70,000 coins in the last couple of days, which opens up a lot of opportunity for investment, because this card, as people panic sell in anticipation for that TOTS Bruno Gameras, could buy him right back if two things happen. One, the Bruno Gameras TOTS card ends up being really expensive, and or two, the Bruno Gameras TOTS card isn't actually that much better than this card here. If they give Bruno Gameras a TOTS card with +2 on every single stat, but his skill move and weak foot is just 3-star, 3-star, and they've been upgrading some weak foot skill moves on cards, but not all of them for TOTS, this card will rebound right back up. So could be a nice little investment to make yourself some coins over the course of just a few hours. And let me go ahead and show you guys an example of what happened last week with these cards. So we've got Guendouzi. This card went down in price as Thuram ended up going into Team of the Season. Not the exact same player, but a very similar card, a card that people thought were going to replace this Guendouzi completely. But once that Thuram came out and it was just 3-star, 3-star, this Guendouzi and the other 88 Guendouzi for FUT birthday rebounded in price, and he went back up from 300,000 coins, which is the exact card I told you guys to invest in a week ago on a video called Make Coins with Community Team of the Season. This was a card I told you guys to invest in at about 300K. He is now 431K on this card and 469K on this card. And they both seem to be getting close to that 500K mark because, quite simply, people really value those skill moves and weak foots at this point in the game. So with that being said, the Bruno Gameras, if and only if they upgrade that, don't upgrade the skill move or the weak foot on this new Team of the Season Bruno Gameras card that we just looked at right here, then that card could go up. So you can use that philosophy on any of these Team of the Season cards I'm about to show you, and there are a few. So here we go. Let's hop into it. Zinchenko is going to get a Team of the Season card in this promo. We're also going to see Bukayo Saka in the promo. Another Arsenal card is going to be Martin Odegaard, and then we're also going to see Gabriel Martinelli. So 4 Arsenal players, well-deserved, given the fact that the Arsenal players, Arsenal went off during this season, unfortunately, bottled the title. Probably. The season's not over, but it does seem like Erling Haaland and Manchester City are on an unstoppable run now, and this Erling Haaland card is going to be ridiculous. Now, they're predicting that Erling Haaland's going to get a 99 rated card with 99 pace and 99 shooting. I don't know about that. I think his card is probably going to be higher rated than his Team of the Year card, but I don't think it's going to be 99. But we'll see. It would be a good card to give a 99 because they have given Messi and Ronaldo 99 rated cards in the past for Team of the Season. And given the fact that he just broke the Premier League record for goals in a season with the most ridiculous minute to goal ratio ever, I guess it does make sense to give him 99. but it's pushing it kind of far when all the other TOTS that we saw during community didn't get that big of boosts overall. Rashford's also going to get a card, and his card is actually leaked on the front page of FIFA right now on the loading screen. And then De Bruyne is also going to get in to Team of the Season. So those are all some really, really big names getting into TOTS. But as you guys can see right below my camera here, that's Rashford. And I think that you can pretty easily take a guess on who that guy on the left was. It's an Egyptian in the Premier League, and it's probably not going to be El Neni. So I think we all know who that's going to be. And then the card in the middle was actually Rafael Varane, and he's going to get a TOTS Moments card, but I'll get that in a second. As we scroll up, we also have a couple more for Arsenal. Saliba and Ramsdale getting into Team of the Season. That surprises me that Ramsdale is getting in, to be honest. I don't think out of all the Arsenal players, he was going to be the guy to get in, especially when you've got Alisson and Nick Pope for the Premier League, but they're getting in. And then we also have Casemiro getting in for Manchester United. Next up, we've got Ruben Diaz getting into the promo, which is another surprise. He wasn't even nominated on the vote, yet he's getting in to the promo. And then we've also got Harry Kane, which I don't think too many people are going to argue. And then, of course, Salah and Trippier are going to be in the promo. We still got more to go. Moments cards now. Reece James, despite being hurt almost the entire season, somehow gets into this. Of course, he is one of the best right backs in the league when he's healthy, but he's never healthy. But he still got into the promo, and with 5 stats, 88 and above, he's going to be a very well-rounded fullback. Heung-min Son, not his greatest season. Going to be a TOTS Moments card as well. So he's not going to get a TOTS card. It's going to be a TOTS Moments card. So I guess that's how they justify it. He didn't have a terrible season. I mean, he had 14 goals, 5 assists in all competitions. For, a season in general, that's not bad. It's not Team of the Season quality, though. So he gets a TOTS Moments. And then Rafael Varane, 30 games played for Manchester United this year. He's getting into TOTS Moments, and that card is going to be very, very good. Kind of looks like the Ronald Araujo of this league. Very similar to that TOTS Moments Araujo from La Liga in terms of stats, but of course, different nation, different league. So he's going to be getting into the promo as well. And I believe that is it for the Team of the Season Premier League that is coming out today, and it is a very, very big promo because I think a lot of people have been saving up all of their packs for today. Today is a big pack opening day. People that saved their packs from Community Team of the Season are likely going to open a lot of those packs today just because you're not wanting to wait for the ultimate TOTS. That's still another month and a half almost away. I don't want to wait till the end of June to open my packs either. So I think a lot of people are going to start ripping them open today, which is going to cause a little bit of a drop in price on some of the existing cards in packs. Any of the fodder that you have is going to probably drop a little bit today unless they do something to counteract that. Maybe they drop some really good player SBCs like that Alan St. Maximin that's supposed to be on the way. We've also got a couple more SBCs like Ruben Diaz on the way. And there's 2 others that we talked about in yesterday's video. So if you missed out on all the SBC content coming our way, go ahead and check that out because we do have some player SBCs. But at this point, when we look at the SBC fodder prices, you're not looking at some really inflated prices like we were expecting at the beginning of this promo. We're actually looking at some low prices for the higher tier cards. But 83s have gone up to over 2K. They were up 2.5 yesterday. The 84s were over 4K. They have gone up. 85s have fluctuated up and down between 8.3 and 9.3. I've bought a lot at 8.3. And then 86s are now under 10,000 coins. And it comes to the point where it's like, okay, guys, we're going to continue to get supply. Are we going to get a repeatable SBC that actually brings these cards up? And if you look back to a year ago, it does take a little bit more of a dip as we get further into May. And it's not until the end of Team of the Season, once we get close to Ultimate TOTS, where these cards start to skyrocket back up in price to give us a lot of profit. So we missed out maybe on selling these cards earlier in the week, but if you switch to FIFA 22 on the front page of FUTBIN and you type in any of these cards that were fodder last year, for example, one of those cards was Rodri. Rodri was a fodder card last year at 86 rated as well, and his card, if you take a look at it, during May, This is the drop that we're experiencing right now. We've seen it go down, but it takes a couple more weeks for it to spike back up. It wasn't until, the second week of June before they skyrocketed in price. So we're looking at the low point right now, 8,000 coins on 86s. So it doesn't seem to go much lower, but it doesn't seem to go up a ton for a little while. So I think that any time that these cards will spike back up during an SBC release at 6 p.m. UK, I would take the profit and run, and then we'll reinvest in some of these cards later. Now, it's also the truth for some of the higher rated fodder cards, because I've also invested in some 91 rated cards, and despite the fact that I'm going to be making some profit on them, like 1,000 to 2,000 coins a card, we were definitely expecting these cards to hit 50K by now, and they haven't quite yet. So with these cards as well, we're going to continue to see TOTS Moments cards and Team of the Season cards drop into the game that are going to compete for cheapest rating of all these high rated cards. As you guys can see, a Team of the Season card is already the cheapest 89 in the game. Kokchu right there is the cheapest 89 in the game, and then Pavlidis is the cheapest 90 rated card in the game. So Team of the Season cards are also going to add supply for some of this high rated fodder. Premier League could be a great time for us, though. This could be our opportunity to sell, because all of those cards that we looked at during this promo were very, very good. And so they're not going to be at fodder price, at least not right away. So it could give us an opportunity where some of these Team of the Seasons from Eredivisie go out of packs, Premier League drops, and then we're able to sell these cards, because finally it's an opportunity for them to go up in price a few thousand coins. So if you've got any fodder, I would say that is definitely the move over the course of the next 3 to 7 days. Go ahead and sell some of those cards. Here is your guys' daily reminder to do your daily TOTS login upgrade SBC. Don't forget to do that. You get a free Team of the Season card here in about a week now if you've done every single one of them. I think we're up to 13 or 14. Let me actually check what we just completed here on the milestones. We are up to 14 total daily login SBCs. Unless I've missed one, which I don't think I have. We only need about 8 more to get us a TOTS player. We also get a 585 plus, a 584 plus, and then the league specific packs as well. And it's free. I mean, it's not free. You do have to submit a bronze player, but it is free. Realistically, it's free. So with that being said, do not forget to do that. And we're going to hop into my favorite trading method that we've used all year, the Friday trading method. I've mentioned it almost every Thursday and Friday morning upload. It is a very effective trading method. And the way that it works, guys, is that whenever a new promo drops, not just Team of the Season, is whenever a new promo drops on the first day, especially a day where players have saved packs in anticipation for the drop of this promo and they open a ton on the first day, what will happen is these cards will hit a low point in the first few hours of the day and they will rise into the night. So if we take a look right here at some of the cards from day number 1, we'll go ahead and take a look at pretty much anybody and it's going to work. But let's start, I guess, with Rodrigo, because he was a card that we traded with and we actually made over 150,000 coins on him. And we'll take a look at the 14-day hourly graph, because that is such a good addition that Footbin implemented about a month ago. So awesome, because we would have never been able to do this before. But as you guys can see, this is day number 1. He actually, during the first hour, was 1.5 million coins, because so many people saved packs, open packs in the first hour. They were cheap because of all the supply, but then they rose very fast. Now, of course, that's not going to be sustainable. It was going to come back down on the first day, and this is where we bought. We bought these cards for less than 1.6 million coins. We bought in that little dip right there, and then we sold right here at 1.75 million. So we actually bought at the perfect time and sold at the perfect time, bar the first hour, which was insane, that rise. But I ended up making over 150,000 coins, and that's after tax on 2 of those cards. And we look at a couple more of these, like Bernardo Silva. This card did the exact same thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at his graph during the first day of release. And as you guys can see, it went from 1.1 million up to 1.3 3 million in that first hour, but we bought right here at almost 1.1 million coins. I think we got for a little less than 1.1 million coins actually, and then we sold for about 1.28 million coins. Exact same thing there, where we ended up making ourselves over 160K on one card for Bernardo Silva. But what I will say is I got in even lower than what it's showing on Flippin. We got in for less than 1.1 million. You can check all this on my Twitter. It's still up there from last week when we traded with these cards. Even for some of the lower budget, it worked. But what I will say is that the higher rated the card, the more profit or safer it is. Because if you take a look at Ake here, we ended up making some coins on Ake as well, but it wasn't as much. We bought this Ake card for 320,000 coins and we sold for 350, but after tax, you're only making about 15,000 coins there because he's only 91 rated. And in comparison to the Bernardo Silva, who is 95, and Rodrigo, who is 93 and much more expensive, those cards get more rare into the night. So not the fact that they're naturally rising so much, it's just that they're getting listed so much less at nighttime, and that's why they go up a ton. So if we take a look at some of those cards that Sheriff tweeted out, and we look at some of the biggest targets for us, looking at cards like Erling Haaland or like De Bruyne could be good. But they also have a Team of the Year card, which could affect their price a little bit overall. So if we take a look at some of the other high-rated cards like Varane, if that card ends up being a TOTS moment tradable card, which I think it will be, I think Varane is going to be a really good investment going into the night. He is 93 rated, and I don't really love going under 93. If you can get 95 or 96 rated cards or beyond, those are really, really good to use this method with. I would not do Reece James at 90 rated, even if he's a good card. You know, Kane could be good. Mo Salah could be really good. Casemiro could even be a really good card, especially if they boost his weak foot or skill move. That's a card that a lot of people are going to want to use. William Saliba is going to be insane. That's like a Varane, but on crack. So I really like a lot of these cards, and I think so many of these cards are going to work as investments on day one, just because there's so many high-rated and there's so many boosted cards, and Premier League is one of the most desirable teams of the team of the season. So get in on some of these deals. I will be actively trading with some of these. I will be gone for the weekend though, guys. So this is going to be the last upload for 2 days. So I do have to go away. A couple of my youth teams I have to coach in an away tournament. So I won't be able to actually be on the market past about 5 p.m. Eastern today. I'll be out of here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open one more pack for today's video. And I will go ahead and open the rest of them in a kick stream tomorrow, or today actually, on kick.com/ELYYT. I'm going to open all of these packs, so make sure to follow my Kick stream down below. We're going to be live streaming all of these packs today, right at content release for Premier League. So we're going to open the packs, we're going to trade with the cards, we're going to use the Friday trading method, and we're going to make bank. So hopefully I see you guys all in the chat making some coins as well. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if we can hit 169 likes on today's video, that would be absolutely amazing. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Over 50% of people who watch my channel are not subscribed, so don't let that be you. Thank you guys again for making it to the end of the video. If you did, comment the secret comment word of the day, which is going to be Dutch. Dutch is the secret comment word of the day. So if you use that in your comments, sneak it in there somewhere, I'll make sure to drop a heart on it in appreciation for you making it to the end of the video. But keep it a secret and make sure to hide it so nobody else picks up on it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.